My name is Nightsky, and today I want to talk about the upcoming artifact change in Astroflux. For those who missed it, there will soon be a level restriction for artifacts. That means you will not be able to equip artifacts above a set level. In this case it's 120% of your level plus 10 levels. As example, a level 50 player can only equip level 70 artifacts. Now, this change has been criticized a lot in the forums already, even though the change hasn't taken place yet. Tons of ideas were posted already, and I can definitely understand why, as my second alt may be affected as well by this change. However, in my opinion, I think a change like this is needed, especially in PvE and PvP as well, just for the balance. Current PvE doesn't really feel like a challenge, and if you get your hands on some really good Renegade tanker arts, then you definitely have good time playing this game. This change definitely will have a huge impact on the game, and a lot of things will definitely change, but I think the most players are overreacting without even knowing how much this actually will change. Now, if I take a look at my own artifacts, I can definitely see now when people will say, oh come on, you have crappy artifacts, you can just say it like that. And yes, my artifacts really are crap, and I can definitely see when people say, come on, you can just say that, you aren't affected by this. Now, to be honest, it doesn't mean, just because I'm not affected by this that much, it doesn't mean that I can't understand the point of many others, because the opinions of others have actually a very good point, because especially alternate accounts like Icaros and Horizon definitely will be affected the most by it. And just to make this more, let's say, justified, people say the low levels will not be able to become good as well anymore. This isn't true actually, because back then when the Renegade tanker wasn't there, you actually had to play the game as you actually have to play it. Like, you have to kill the Mandrum or the Rotator, and then after that you have to kill the Drag, the Ossacle, then the Chelonidron, and so on. That means you couldn't skip your entire gameplay just by killing one Renegade tanker or more. You actually played the game as you have to play it, and you actually progressed to the game. Now, that's why I think that many people are criticizing this change a little bit too much, and maybe not even waiting before this change actually take place, because things sometimes sound way worse than it actually is when it actually takes place. So what I want to say with this is we actually have to be patient, and let's wait for the change to take place, so that we can actually see, alright, this change is either very good and it was worse than I thought, or it was not that bad. So I think that should be a good change for now, because it is my own point of view. If I say now, alright, this change might be bad, as example for the lower levels, but I can understand why high level players who don't even have an alternate account actually complain about this change, because the Sen, as example, said this change is horrible, or not horrible, but not good. In my opinion, alright, I can definitely see why. And all these opinions and points are actually justified. But just, I want to say, let's wait for the update to come, and if it is bad, it isn't like we cannot change it anymore and it can be reverted anymore. It can be changed, but it has to be there for a set amount of time really to see the effect on the game. Now, this being said, I want to see your opinions down in the comments and in the forums, and with this being said, just post what you think. Do you think my point of view is actually justified as well, or do you think I am, just crazy enough to believe this is a good change? Just post it there, and yeah, we'll see you in the comments.